Can you give me like a check in the mirror? Like you just did just now? Perfect. Yo, Wagwan Jokers, it's Original here, and today I'm going to be talking about a spontaneous shoot I did in Berlin with this bad gal, Lisa. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, I'm Joker, and I've been doing video production for over 10 years, shooting everything from events and party recaps to weddings, music videos, and corporate ads. Now recently, I moved to Germany from Jamaica, and together with my wife Kimbashi, we've been shooting cinematic concept videos of beautiful women, making them feel sexy, confident, and empowered. Now this YouTube channel is just gonna go a little bit behind the scenes, showing some of the preparation, the production, and maybe even a little bit of insights into the edits. So pretty much, after I finished up my first shoot with a Playboy model, Rebecca, see previous video if you missed that episode, I was in Berlin and I had basically the rest of the day to kill. So my wife did a post saying that I'd be in Berlin and that if anyone was available for a shoot, they should hit me up. And luckily, a mutual friend of ours, Lisa, was in Berlin during that time and she had a hotel because she was working. So we decided, okay, we're gonna do a shoot spontaneously, right? Welcome Jokers, it's Original here with Lisa.
Hey!
And we are in Berlin in the Marriott Hotel, doing a photo and video shoot as usual for the Patreon and Instagram. So how you feeling?
I'm super excited, oh my god.
Awesome, yeah, we got a lot of stuff, a lot of ideas planned, so let's get it. And we've spoken about doing a shoot before in the past, but she wasn't quite ready yet. Since then though, she's gone to several dance classes and just really have built up her confidence and fully blossomed into this being that's just not afraid to express her sexuality. Plus, she had just come back from her trip to Jamaica. That means she got some sun and her skin was tanned, and it was just a perfect timing for us to meet and do the shoot. So funny enough, we spoke about the shoot the day before and she sent me inspiration on Instagram, mainly of the Dominican rapper Tokischa. I hope I'm saying that right. But this girl, this rapper, she is crazy. Basically, she's not afraid of showing her body. She's not afraid of kissing women. I think she kisses everyone at her concerts. And Lisa took a lot of inspiration from her and wanted to do a shoot showcasing her body and her tattoos with a 2000s look because she loves that kind of vibe. The vibe from the early 2000s. So I took the references that she sent me and I found some more references on Pinterest, giving that 2000 vibe. Then I created a mood board, and since the shoot was so spontaneous, I didn't actually go with a storyline this time. This shoot was mainly based on the theme and the vibe of 2000s. So another thing that was important for Lisa was that she wanted it to be sexy, but she didn't want it to look like she was trying too hard to be sexy. So we went for a natural raunchy feel. Like basically the clothes that she would typically wear, that's like her personality anyways, and just to get her like chilling in a hotel, doing normal things. I mean, some of the poses she did weren't normal, but you know, like not like overly sexualized lingerie, for instance, because she already has a great body. Because one of the themes that I forgot to mention is that she actually likes to play the role of being watched and this object of affection for men. And so we wanted it to be like, you know, she's in the hotel and maybe someone from the other side, and this actually happened, maybe somebody across the street can peek into her window and see her as she is walking around topless, walking around in just her underwear in the hotel.
What was on the left, this one?
This? Oh, that's the...
I like it. I
yeah,
love it
wall
because
right
it looks like someone who's observing me.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah, that's
so
exactly
cool.
the idea you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay, I'll do more like that.
That's cool, I think so, right?
Yeah. So that was a theme, that was a vibe that we went for. Okay, so when I got to the hotel, the first thing I did was go over the mood board with Lisa once more and just talk about some of the ideas that I had, because she sent me a video beforehand of the hotel, just showing me everything. So while I was on my way from the previous shoot, again, check that video out if you haven't seen it, I was using the video she sent me as inspiration for this one.
I arrived in my hotel room and it's fucking crazy. Oh my god. So cool. And look at the bathroom. Actually, the bathroom is like so big. It's like as my flat. Okay, I think this is perfect, but I can't open those. But yeah, this is our shooting space.
So I separated the mood board based on the different sections of the hotel. This hotel didn't have a balcony, but there was at least a window, and I knew I wanted to do some shots there in the window. There was a chair that I wanted to use, also the bathroom and the bed. And so that's kind of how I organized all the shots. What was really cool though was this lamp that was inside the hotel room. It just had these cool looking reflections on the wall and on the ceiling. And that actually ended up playing an important part in the pictures, which is why as much as you plan and you try to work everything out beforehand, it's really great to keep an open mind once you end up on the set, because you never know what you might find and what might actually work out better. That is crazy, Lisa, yes. What? Yeah. Hey. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna do a video real quick.
I thought it was a video.
No, those were pictures. But we got some great pictures. Trust me. Okay, so I always shoot extra content for Patreon, link below. And because of this, I also shot her getting ready in the bathroom. And so I got shots of her oiling up her body. She had some glitter oil, so that was cool. And she rubbed it down in a very sensual way. And at this time, we also took some really great pictures as well. Some of my favorites from the shoot. And the flow of the shoot basically went like, we would check the mood board and then we would try the poses. I would take some pictures, and then after that, we would do videos. But what I want to do is start off with pictures, so you can just pose, and then after that we can do some videos. So it's amazing. We need to move the bottle, it ruins the shot. This bottle kills the shot. And Lisa was just really chill and really easy to work with. Because of her dance background, she knew how to move sensually and give the right facial expression. She knew in which positions her body was the best. She could get into these poses quite easily. So shooting with her was just einfach, easy in German. I mean, it was really a fun shoot. We got some great shots.
Damn.
Yeah, right?
So huge.
That's what she said. We started off against the wall with the light, and since she was oiled up at that time, some of the oil actually rubbed off on the wall. And we were a little bit afraid because we thought it wouldn't come off, but luckily enough, we got a towel and cleaned it off. Afterwards, it was all right. The mood board had some shots from Takisha on a balcony. We didn't have a balcony, but we did have a window. So that's where we did some implied topless shots next. So afterwards she changed, and then we used the armchair. Yeah, exactly like that. And then I need your hand on your neck. Yeah, exactly. For this shoot, I kept it really simple. I just used one LED light because I didn't want it to look too polished, too professional. Like I said, we're going for the 2000s look. We also need it to look like she's being observed. So if I had lights coming from every direction and a backlight and a hair light, and if I had all of this, then it would be more of a glamour shoot, and that's not the vibe that we're going for. Next was the bed, and this is where we went to get some really sexy shots of her crawling from the bed onto the ground. And to be honest, this one took quite a few takes. I felt a little bit sorry for Lisa, but she was really cool. Like, I would show her the results and she knew exactly what she had to do to get the perfect shot. All right, so go slowly, and then when there's a position that is perfect, I'll say, okay, stop. Okay. And then I'll change angles, all right?
But you want also like the foreplay at the beginning?
No, thank you. I mean, I got it already, so. At one point, we had this funny idea because the hotel gave a Book of Mormon book and and a Bible, and we thought about using both books, or one book to like cover up her breasts while she was on the bed. In the end, we figured that might be a little bit too much, so I think I took a couple of pictures of it, but didn't post it. I ended up just making her do a praying pose to cover up the nipples. And then after that, she had been putting in so much work, I decided she could take a rest and just lay down while I did some artistic shots, just focusing on her tattoos. She was pretty grateful for that. And then lastly, we went to the bathroom to get some more raunchy shots of her in the shower. Again, if you want to see the uncensored pictures and videos, you can check out our Patreon. Link is down below. Now for these shoots, I always do a horizontal video edit for Patreon, which is long compared to Instagram Reels. I mean, right now you're watching this vlog, it's 10 minutes. The videos on Patreon aren't that long, but compared to the Instagram Reels that we make, these are longer edits where I hold the shots longer. I usually play out a full song that I found on Artlist. This time I tried to find a song that fit the vibe of Tokischa's music because she was the main inspiration for the shoot. And then for Instagram, I've been pacing out our content more. So I've been making short vertical reels to popular music. That usually just depends on what's trending at the time. For the pictures now, I made carousels using Photoshop because I really wanted to show off all of the photos. And with Instagram and their 1:1 photo crop, it really doesn't do much for the images. I mean, you can post a 4:5 photo if you only post that picture and like crop it out. But then even then, the tops and the bottoms of your vertical pictures get cut out, and don't even get me started on the horizontal pictures. So I did a few carousel posts to show off the entire photos. Plus, I really love carousels where photos overlap. So that's also another reason why I use Photoshop. So for one of the carousel posts, I use 4 slides to showcase 2 photos, divided them equally. And then for the next carousel post, I think it was again 4, but this time I had 2 horizontal photos and 1 vertical picture. So for those of you who are curious how I make these carousels exactly, I'll give you a quick rundown right now. I open up Photoshop and first I decide how many slides I want to be in that post. A normal photo is 1080 pixels high and 1350 pixels wide. So if I decided to do a 3-slide post, for example, I'd multiply 1350 by 3. And then when I'm creating my canvas, I just add that number into it. I create a new canvas, and then to know where each photo starts and begins, like where exactly the cuts are, I go to View, Guide, and then New Guide Layout. And right here in the columns option, I will type 3 because that's how many slides I want. Press OK, and then the canvas will be evenly divided by 3. And then I would do my edit, and then at the end when I want to save the pictures, I can use those guides again while I'm cropping to make sure that everything is the right size and will fit perfectly when I upload it to Instagram. Alright, so that's it for this episode. Thanks again for watching, Jokers. Be sure to check out the Patreon for the full uncensored videos and pictures. And in the next video, I'm going to be talking about our first full body glitter shoot. That's something you definitely don't want to miss. So subscribe for that one, and I'll see you in the next one. Big up my Jokers. Yes, this is how I end the vlog. Damn. Okay, so subscribe for that one, and I'll see you in the next one. Big up my Jokers. Do this one again, but I wanted to see all of your...
It's not a German ass. You can't say I don't know.
You're German?